New book blends together historical fiction about one of the 20th century's most important moments with a coming-of-age tale for women. We're here with the author now of Atomic Anna, this book right here, and I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to put this down. Rachel Barenbaum joins us right now. Rachel, maybe the most interesting first paragraph to a time travel book I've ever read.
Wow, what an introduction.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks so much for reading and for having me.
I think it's fantastic, and I thought it was very interesting. It's a time travel book, and you start time traveling in the first paragraph. You do not waste any time, my friend.
That's absolutely right. I mean, why wait, right? We've got a lot to cover in the book. 3 generations of women, they're trying to stop the Chernobyl disaster.
And it feels like I was reading this, in real time. There's a war in Ukraine. They're messing around with Chernobyl and the area and stuff. And I'm reading this and I'm like, how did she time this out? When did you start working on this book?
So I actually started working on this book in about 2019. And I just want to mention that today is actually the anniversary of the meltdown of reactor number 4. And the day, right, it was April 26, 1986 that Atomic Anna starts. So it's quite a day to be on your show. And started working on it about 2019, and it's taken a lot of revisions to get here.
I bet. Writing's hard. All those revisions, you got to keep going. Okay, so tell us, where did this idea come from? What popped in your head?
So I've always been interested in time and the idea of what is time and Einstein's theory of relativity. And time, the notion of seconds, minutes, hours, it's just sort of a contrivance that we've all agreed on. It's something that, that we've agreed to use. And Einstein has this famous quote saying there's really no difference between the past, present, and future. And I just thought, well, that is amazing. And then the biggest news event that I remember as a child was the meltdown at Chernobyl. And that had always haunted me. And I just thought something else happened, or it was such a terrible day. I don't know, something had to happen that day. And I thought maybe someone time traveled. I don't know, it all mixed together. And I came up with this idea that the energy released from that might have sparked time travel.
That's right. She time traveled the first time because of the meltdown. Seriously, it's incredible. I love the research that you put in this book. As you're watching the news of the day, are you sweating it out the way I'm sweating it out?
Yes, I mean, it's terrifying, and it's eerie how prescient it is. And, that the book opens in Chernobyl and the disaster with a failed power source, right, today. And then we have Putin invading Ukraine again. But really, the book is about humanity and these 3 generations of women, a family that comes together to work together. And the underlying question is always throughout based in morality. Just because we can, does it mean we should? And that question is as relevant today as it was while I was writing this book when Chernobyl melted down. But I think about just because you have the power to invade another country, does it mean that you should?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Where can we get the book? I'm telling you, people are going to love this.
Thank you so much. You can buy it anywhere you buy your books, online, in person, your favorite local bookstore, anywhere.
Rachel, I've added you to my list of authors. When something comes out, I'm now reading everything you write. It is fantastic.
Yay, thank you so much.
So nice to meet you. Have a good one. And I'm glad that I purposely timed it on this particular day. I didn't, Anna. I didn't realize it.